So as we come together this evening, the circle of energy is already becoming amplified simply by sitting together and being present within our innermost being. So as you move ever more deeply inwards, simply allow yourselves to become aware of the energy that our circle is producing, together of course with the presence of the Arcturians, who are amplifying and boosting our energy for us. So gradually we move into a different state of being, a higher state of being, where we begin to experience ourselves as the beings of light that we are. We experience ourselves through our I am presence, my I am, my consciousness, rather than as a physical being. So we no longer live simply through and by our physical senses, but open to the much wider range of sensibilities that exists in the etheric realms and higher dimensions of consciousness. And at this present time, of course, consciousness is rising. Consciousness is expanding, and much more is becoming available to us as each wave of light is sent into the planet. As we work with these energies, of course, we accelerate our own spiritual growth and our journey towards ascension. And as we choose to allow higher light into our being, so our journey towards ascension becomes easier, less painful, and we find a balance begins to enter into our lives. So the energy within continues to build as we simply let go of all need to do and allow ourselves simply to be, as we become increasingly open to receive, relaxing down into the body and surrendering to all that is taking place for us at this time. So we ask the Arcturians that are present here with us, the temple masters, of course, the council of elders, including Helioa and Giuliano. So we ask them please to activate within this room and around our circle the etheric crystal temple which they have created for us. And you may see or sense or feel the geometries of light, the structures, the colours. Most importantly, simply allow yourself to open to your own inner sensitivity and feel. from Arcturus, the powerful crystal temple of Arcturus, an etheric replica has been created and descends downwards, lowering its frequency and bringing the crystal temple here, that is available to everyone. For the Arcturian crystal temple, of course, is far, far more powerful. But you may, if you wish, connect to the temple on Arcturus, which is connected to the etheric temple within this room. And as you do, so you begin to experience the force, the power of this light, of this consciousness, which is constantly increasing and upgrading as we become more able to hold higher frequencies of light. So as we sit here together within the temple, our frequency is gradually being adjusted for us. As you simply surrender to the light of spirit, to the divine flow that is moving through you, you increasingly come into resonance with the frequency that is being offered to us here this evening. And as you simply relax into the Arcturian blue light, you discover that it feels very loving, very comforting, and very peaceful. You begin to feel safe. You begin to feel at home. As you rest, so gradually your energy field is being adjusted to bring you into balance and harmony within. There is nothing that you need to do, simply to be, for all is being done for you. And as you rise in frequency, you begin to feel lighter and clearer. As you come into balance and harmony within, so you feel peaceful and calm. You discover that there is an energy of spirit which is passing through your high heart chakra. Allow your heart to feel soft and delicate, gentle and fine, as the shields and barriers can simply drift away while you are here in this wonderful temple energy. As you do so, your high heart, is able to open. For within this temple there is no fear to close the heart. You can feel the love which is all around you. For this temple is also filled with many angelic energies. As you become aware of your energy field, of your aura, extending your focus a little outwards, you can feel the presence of your Ascension angel, who is also with you here within this temple. With the assistance of the Arcturians, become aware through your vision of a lake within the temple containing a huge, brilliant, etheric crystal. For from this crystal, the temple masters will send to you transmissions of light, of love, of healing, and of higher information. But for now, high above you is your Oversoul. Send your focus upwards to your Oversoul and begin to experience the light of your soul descending. The light of your Oversoul descends through your soul star chakra above your head into your crown. The light of your soul entering through your crown and down through your central column, filling you with light, the light of soul, the light of your higher self, as you become increasingly illuminated with your own light. And the light of spirit continues to expand within you and to flow through you. Your fifth dimensional self is coming ever closer, beginning to merge with you. Your fifth dimensional self merging into your third dimensional self in a gradual process. In order to merge with you, you must, of course, have raised your frequency above any negativity. And of course, within this crystal temple, there is no negativity, only love and light. See your fifth dimensional self now, with the same name as you, the same appearance as you, only much finer, much lighter, a being of light. And spend a few moments now in communion with this aspect of self which you invite to enter in. From the crystal which is so brilliant, the Temple Masters are sending transmissions through your third eye to assist you. Your frequency is rising a little higher, for as your fifth dimensional self comes to you, so you must rise also towards it. It cannot be forced. You cannot get it. You can only allow it to come to you from a place of pure beingness deep within, and from deep within your high heart, as the soul union begins to take place. As you commune with your fifth dimensional self, you feel the closeness and the oneness with this aspect of self which you have felt separated from for so long. But separation now no longer needs to exist. The high heart opens evermore, and you become increasingly illuminated as your light body permeates your aura. You feel uplifted. It is a wonderful reunion. And you begin to experience the beauty and the bliss of the fifth dimension and beyond. And yet, this is simply the beginning. For the divine masculine and divine feminine have not totally come into unity in most of you. But through the equinox period, there will be further waves and activations to bring this balance ever closer and to be experienced by some. So we call to Goddess Kuan Yin, and she enters downwards through your crown into your heart. assisting in the integration, the conscious reconnection to your soul, bringing to you her unconditional love and compassion through your high heart. Simply allow her in, feeling that there is nothing you need to do, and allow yourself to surrender to her. As she moves through your heart, you feel an expansion of light and higher dimensional love, gentle and pure, flowing, moving through you as you gently rise to a higher plane through surrender to the divine. And you feel a clearing, a widening from your crown to your high heart. And the activations that are taking place. As heart and mind are gradually coming closer together. A certain activation of the higher mind behind the crown chakra. The high heart becoming increasingly activated. And a certain pressure within the physical body as these new connections and amplifications take place. While resting within your high heart with Kuan Yin, take your focus down now as we sit together within this crystal temple of Arcturian blue light. Move your focus downwards through your lower chakras and lower body, through the earth, and down into her core. As you arrive in her core, her heart and soul, the two hearts become one. The heart of Gaia and your heart coming into oneness. You feel it one with her, and her energy rises. Upwards in a column of light. Moving upwards through your central column, through your aura, expanding once more within your high heart. As Kuan Yin moves through this column, connecting your Kundalini to the Kundalini of Gaia, as you simply relax into her pulse, into her flow, all in balance, all in oneness, all in harmony. As Kuan Yin descends from above, through your crown, down through you, to Gaia's core, she also rises with Gaia, upwards, through your lower chakras, up to your heart, and upwards through your higher chakras, to your soul star chakra and above. As she brings down your soul and rises within your Kundalini. The divine feminine, the goddess energy, moving without hindrance through your whole system, your whole being. And you surrender to her. You begin to experience the bliss and the beauty of the goddess energy which Kuan Yin brings. Mary Magdalene comes to join her. Goddess Isis, Sopdet, the goddess of Sirius, as Sirius now joins us. And the power of the feminine, through its gentleness, builds exponentially. The Christed feminine energy the light of the Mother God, filling your being, expanding your aura, and connecting you to the central sun, to Source. And we surrender evermore to the flow of the divine. Nothing to do, as we simply receive. And we also invite into our being, into our aura, to merge their consciousness with us. Jesus Ananda, to stand beside Mary Magdalene. And we see our sun through our third eye. Pouring the Christ light into this planet for each one to receive. And we invite Lord Buddha to stand beside Kuan Yin within our being, within our high heart, where all exists. And we look towards Venus. And the Temple Masters continue to amplify the energies for us, expanding our consciousness ever upwards and outwards. And we invite Osiris from Orion to stand beside the goddess of Sirius. And you feel the power of Sirius the Christed energy from Orion and Osiris. Mother, Father, God, all within the high heart, as their energies fill this temple, as their presences become more and more tangible, as we open ever more. Our sensitivity, our perception into the higher realms of reality. And no longer are we limited to the physical plane. It is as if we float above the earth, beings of light, in oneness with the gods and goddesses. From the higher source of creation. So we spend a little time now within their presence, open to the divine flow. So as we now sit together within this temple, we ask Hinioa and Juniano to please activate within this room the Stonehenge vortice. As you picture Stonehenge, you see a line of light and an etheric replica forming in this room. For Stonehenge is an interdimensional vortice where the fifth dimension can intersect with the third dimension. Become aware of the vortice which has now formed. And we connect once again through our third eye to Sirius and the magnificent beings of Sirius. To the galactic presence and to many starships as we offer to become the open channels for them to bring through this vortex the downloads which are most needed by Gaia at this time, whatever they may be, as we simply remain an open channel for their light to pass through us into Gaia's core and throughout the planet. Nothing to do, simply to be and surrender. And we bring the fifth dimension through this corridor to Gaia, which flows throughout her planet. Through the crystalline grid, the new etheric meridian system, as we see blockages within her clearing. As blockages are cleared, so she attains a renewed balance. And we ask that this process, this corridor of light, to continue. So relax now and rest as we spend a little more time within the temple, focusing on the crystal. As we each receive a final cleansing and clearing of our aura and a realignment to a higher alignment within. Begin to bring your energy down into your foundation, your pelvic area. Down into your lower body. And down into the ground. As you increasingly become aware of your physical body and your physical presence, your aura is greatly expanded and energized. Yet you need to be firmly anchored within the earth plane. Experience yourself as a higher dimensional being within a physical body, existing in the third dimensional earth, or should we say, upon the earth plane, for you are no longer truly within the third dimension. And when you feel that you are fully grounded and fully present within your body, simply open your eyes